The driver don't pick the car. Car pick the driver.
Looking to get your loved one a car this Christmas? Maybe go for a used Volkswagen Beetle with 15-inch wheels, 36 miles to the gallon, and best-in-class handling of attacks against Earth. Here's what we know about Bumblebee so far. The Autobots and Decepticons are back this holiday season to battle for world and box office domination. But there's more than meets the eye with the sixth Transformers movie, which is a prequel set in 1987. Bumblebee takes us back to the Autobots' OG VW roots, giving the small but mighty hero a chance to lead the charge against evil forces threatening Earth. Directing the spin-off is Travis Knight, the guy who brought you Coraline, the Box Trolls, and Kubo and the Two Strings.
You know, I'm a child of the 80s. I grew up watching the Transformers cartoons, playing with the toys, reading the comic books. I really wanted to bring that kind of spirit to this film, to this franchise.
Before securing Knight, the studio tapped red-hot screenwriter Christina Hodson to craft the story of Charlie Watson, an 18-year-old struggling to find her place in the world when she first encounters Bumblebee. In June 2017, this leading role went to the multi-talented Hailee Steinfeld, who was fresh off a Golden Globe nomination for The Edge of 17. Steinfeld is no stranger to playing gritty, misunderstood teenagers, and she's seeking the same depth of character here.
One thing that was incredibly important to me and Travis was making sure that the relationship Charlie had with Bumblebee meant something, and that it was exciting and emotional and everything you want it to be.
Jorge Lindenborg Jr., who you may remember from Spider-Man: Homecoming and Love, Simon, plays Memo, a new kid in town vying for Charlie's attention. Tracking Charlie, Memo, and Bumblebee through thick and thin is Agent Burns, played by John Cena. If you thought he was hard to avoid in the ring, wait till you see him in Bumblebee. Voicing the two main Decepticons are Angela Bassett and Justin Theroux. The captivating star of 911 lends her voice to the role of Shatter.
There's a war raging on our planet.
And the maniac multi-hyphenate voices Dropkick.
We'll burn the whole planet to cinders.
For nearly all of 2018, producers kept quiet about the voice inside Bumblebee. Then, Lorenzo de Bonaventura revealed a key bit of casting on December 2nd. The title character is voiced by the Maze Runner's Dylan O'Brien. Die-hard fans of the Transformers franchise may recall that Bumblebee has only ever sounded like a car radio.
You talk through the radio?
Actually, you do. You're wonderful. You're wonderful.
But as Bonaventura explained to IGN, that in resetting the mythology of Bumblebee, it only seemed appropriate that you got to hear his voice in this origin story, which the studio hopes will be the first of many spin-offs in the Transformers universe. Don't want to wait? You don't need to. Bumblebee drops into theaters on December 21st, leaving you just enough time to find the perfect Christmas gift that will do all this and scratch your head.
I'm good, thanks.